Vanity. While Brahmagupta ruled Benares, Bodhisattva was born as Gutila. He was an expert in playing the veena. At the age of 16, he was recognized as an unrivaled master on that instrument in the whole continent. The king of Benares appointed him court musician. Some years later, a group of traders left Benares for Ujjain for purposes of business. Thanks to Gutila, even the common folk of Benares had a well-developed taste in veena music. The traders, on reaching Ujjain, thought of enjoying some music. They told the merchants of Ujjain, "We are eager to listen to music. Could you arrange the best veena player of Ujjain to entertain us?" Money is no consideration. Now, Musil was considered the best veena player in Ujjain. So, he was engaged to entertain the traders from Benares. Musil came to where the traders were staying. He played for quite a long time, and yet there was no indication whether the traders were enjoying the music or not. Musil tried various types of music, but they only left the listeners cold. "Good sirs," Musil said at last, "I have been playing to the best of my ability, but you do not appear to derive any joy from it. Does not my music appeal to you?" The traders looked at one another in surprise. "Have you been playing?" one exclaimed. "We thought you were only tuning the strings." "We thought there was something wrong with the instrument," said another. Musil felt humiliated. No doubt, he told the traders, "You have listened to a greater exponent of veena than I, and I have failed to impress you. May I know who that master is?" "Probably you have never heard of Gutila, the court musician of Benares," the traders asked Musil. "In that case," Musil said, "I shall not rest until I am recognized as a player equal to Gutila. You need not pay me anything for my performance." That very day Musil left for Benares, where he called on Gutila. "Sir," he said, "I come from Ujjain. My name is Musil. I have come to learn veena from you. I will be your pupil till you make me as good a player as yourself." Gutila agreed to teach him. Musil stayed with Gutila, learnt his lessons at home, and accompanied him to the court. Several years went by. One day, Gutila told Musil, "My son, I have taught you all I know about veena. Now you can go back to your city." But Musil did not want to return to Ujjain, where people had no good taste for music. His ambition was to become the court musician of Benares. Now that he knew as much as Gutila, he was entitled to such an honor. Moreover, Gutila was getting on in years. So, he told his teacher, "Sir, I have no desire to leave Benares. Since you certify that I know all that you know, kindly get me invited to the royal court." Gutila broached the subject to the king of Benares. "As he has been your pupil for long," said the king, "I don't mind engaging him. But I shall pay him only half of what I have been paying you. If he is agreeable, he can take up the post." When Musil heard this, he was disappointed. How was he inferior to Gutila? Why should he be paid only half of what Gutila was getting? Vanity had made Musil blind to reason. He went straight to the king. "Your Majesty, it appears you want to engage me as a court musician on half pay. It is unfair, since I am as much a musician as my teacher, and my teacher himself can vouch for it." The king was annoyed. "I am aware that you were the master's pupil, but I did not know that you are his equal." "I shall not, I believe it without proof," said the king. "Your Majesty can put me to a test," Musil submitted. "I shall arrange a competition between you and your master. If you prove yourself equal, you shall be engaged on full pay. But if you fail, you shall have nothing. Do you agree?" asked the king. A competition was arranged. Both Gutila and Musil tried to excel each other. Gutila broke one of the strings of his veena but went on playing on the remaining strings. Seeing this, Musil, too, broke one of his strings and went on playing. Soon Gutila broke one more string and Musil also broke one more string. Soon, the last string of Gutila's veena was broken and Musil broke the last string on his veena. Now came the climax. Gutila was still able to produce notes and music even on broken strings, while Musil was incapable of producing even a single note. The entire court cheered Gutila and booed Musil. Because of his vanity, Musil was thoroughly disgraced. That very day he left for Ujjain.